There we go. We are live, but it's just me and Mr. Gonzo right now. I'm going to pull up my chat so I can say hello to all you beautiful people. Hopefully. But anyway, Mr. Gonzo, is that you? I can't see under those ears. What is going on over there?
It's me. Good evening, everyone. How you guys doing? And yeah, it is me. Little winter Mickey Mouse ear thing going on here today.
What are you saying? Winter? Are you saying winter?
Yeah, winter ears Mickey Mouse thing. Look, it even has gloves. Look right here. See?
Oh, it makes my head hot to look at that. It looks like, are those hot to wear? Those are like more like the Mickey ears I have are like little thin. Hey, Miguel is in the house. Welcome in, my friend. They look hot.
It is, man. This is for winter. Actually, my kid got this one winter that we were in Hollywood Studios, and it was cold, man, cold. So I had to buy something, and they had this. It was pretty cool. So you have the full thing, the hat, the thing for your neck here. Then you can cover your hands too. So it's pretty cool.
So I used to
beat that deal.
I used to wear hats every day, like a million years ago and a million pounds ago. I played baseball, I played a little football, and I coached a lot of baseball, and I coached a lot of football, and I was the dude with the hat on all day, every day. And I got to a point where it was too dang hot. And now, and you're like, where do you live? Like, did you move to Iowa or Minnesota? Like, what are you? I'm sweating looking at you right now.
I'm in South Florida, Miami.
What I thought.
Air-conditioned winter.
King Fulton has arrived. The king is here. It's Gonzo. Can't you see? He's wearing his crown. Welcome in, my friend. There you go. So actually, Steven Miguel's everywhere. Steve and Miguel Benitez, because you're Miguel Gonzalez, right? I got Miguel's all over the place today. Whatever. I've got two Miguels and a Steve who are all in our fantasy baseball league. And I have to talk to you, Gonzo, about your fantasy league, because in our fantasy league, you have the second most points after 2 weeks, and you haven't won a game yet. Now, week one, you had the unfortunate scheduling issue to play me, and you had the second highest score, but you lost, and I felt bad for you. Not really. Now, after week two, I don't remember who you played, to be honest, but you still have the second most points, and you still don't have a win. Steve, Miguel in chat, what do you guys think about that? Gonzo, what do you have to say about that?
No comments.
Chills is in the house. Welcome in. Perfectly Cat in the house. Welcome in. I'm so glad you guys are here. You know, I got to be honest. I've had a busy week. Personally, work was kind of busy too. I got a board meeting next week, all that blah. But personally, I'm moving. We got a house, and so I think I've announced that. So we're moving. So I got boxes everywhere. It's been busy. I've been looking forward to this all day, and it made the day go faster. So I'm excited to have everybody in chat. Gonzo, I hope you were excited about it. We've got a lot to talk about. You asked what we wanted to lead with. I wanted to lead with those ears. Again, I might have to take off my sweatshirt. I'm sweating so much just looking at you. Maybe if I don't look directly at you.
I'm about to get off in about 4 minutes, man. I'm already sweating, so don't worry about
it. Timothy in the house, welcome in. All right, so I'm going to pull up, if it's all right with you, I'm going to pull up the news. So I actually prep for these shows, and it never matters because we just start talking and have a good time. But actually, you know what? I'll just use my phone. That'll probably be easier. We have a lot of news, Disney news. Now, and it's not always Disney talk. I understand that. But if you'll allow me to start with a little Disney, I don't need to pull it up. I love Disney. I love Adventureland the most. If I could only go into one land, I would pay the cost for the annual pass just to go to Adventureland every day. I got to be honest. I love that much. Did you hear what Disneyland did to my Adventureland sign?
What did they do?
They took it down. The big, beautiful Adventureland sign that goes over as you walk into the land at Disneyland, not at Disney World, is no longer there.
Why did they do that? Because of Star Wars?
They hate me. Yeah, because of Star Wars. I'll pull it up. So I'll pull up the picture so I can show the chat and I can show you.
Come on, Jeff. You have to balance it. Star Wars, the sign.
Adventureland. Adventureland. So they say they're going to put it up. Let me pull it up. I'll pull up the picture and I'll show you what used to look like and what's there now. So if it will load for me so I can show you. This is a good live chat while you're waiting for my phone to load. All right, so here is the old, come on. So there's the old Adventureland, right? You see that good? And I love that. Like, it makes me happy to even look at that. Well, now this is the Adventureland sign. No, not good enough. So it says right here, this is WDW News Today. I love that channel or that blog. I get lots of news from them. If it looks familiar, that's because it used to hang at the entrance of the Tahitian Terrace near the exit to the Jungle Cruise. So they took a sign. They took a sign that was outside of the Jungle Cruise, and they put it up at the entrance of Adventureland. So it's right there. Like when you're, I don't know, you've not been to Disneyland, right? You're an Orlando only guy. Is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
So for those of anybody in chat who's gone to Disneyland and you walk into the Disneyland where the sign should be, on the left there is where you could get your Dole Whip as you walk into the Tiki Room. Looks to me like the sign would be exactly the opposite. I mean, you can see that's where the Dole Whip is sold. That's the Tiki Room entrance. Well, it's just on the other side of that. And they took down the posts. And I gotta be honest with you, this is bugging me. I'm not happy about it. Or I want the sign. I don't know. You don't care about it as much as me. You're like, yeah, so what, Star Wars is coming.
Do you think it's coming back though?
Yeah.
Do you know it's coming back?
Yeah, they're doing something about, I don't know, they're improving it or let me see what it said. I read it. I don't want to lie. So let me just see what it said again. Planning on replacing the 1990s marquee with a nearly identical sign that stretches all the way across the entry path. The pathway now remains fully open without any of the previous support beams causing any guest traffic. I think what it is they were, and I'm just assuming from what I read. So the beams stick out into the walkway, and I've honestly been there in that exact space in Disneyland where you couldn't get anywhere. Like there's a bathroom. So if you're walking from say Main Street into the Disneyland area, you can make a left towards the Jungle Cruise. You can make a right towards Frontierland. There's a bathroom right there. Standing to get a Dole Whip to go to the bathroom is probably 20 yards, 15 yards, and it could take as much as 5 to 10 minutes to get there when it's that packed. So that area is insanely packed. And I've been concentrating more on Orlando, I got to be honest. Where is the entrance in Disneyland to Star Wars Land? Isn't it in Frontierland? Do you know? I don't know. I feel like it's in the Frontierland.
I think I saw it was one in Frontierland, but I think they had two. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Disneyland, so
I'm trying to remember. I think it must be. Oh, that's too bad. He's gone. Hold on. Let's get rid of them. Hey, thank you, Miguel. I don't know why. Like, I don't understand. We're gonna probably talk about trolls at some point tonight. I don't. Whatever. I don't like really, really, really stupid mean people. But hey, we'll get to that later. I think that it's probably about crowd control. I think that hey, RBing. I think that it's probably about how much space is there, and I think they're planning on lots of more people being in that space. Hey, Bobby World, what's going on? Okay, so there's 3 entrances to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Oh yeah, but you don't know Disneyland. So I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure there's one in Frontierland, but that doesn't make sense to me. But it must be, isn't it? Well, again, anybody who's a Disneyland person in chat, isn't it one of the entrances where they used to have the barbecue back behind? What is it? Big Thunder Mountain, I guess. It's Big Thunder Barbecue, I think is what it's called. And then they had the goats and the play, whatever, the animal section that nobody ever went to. I think where the other interests. So maybe if you think about the tangled bathrooms and you go through into Frontierland, I think that's where the entrance is, but I'm not really sure. Honestly, I've been concentrating on the Orlando because me and Gonzo will be there, and some people in chat. Let's see, Steve will be there. Who else in chat's going to be there for Galaxy's Edge in either Disneyland or in Walt Disney World? Let me know if you're going to be there. So whatever. It probably wasn't the most exciting thing to talk about, a sign coming down, but Gonzo, it makes me sad. My sign.
I know, buddy. I know. I'm so sorry. But then again, Star Wars. Always think positive, my friend. Always think positive.
All right. So we'll talk some Star Wars. Did you happen to...
All right. Woo!
Did you happen to watch the trailer?
Which one?
Which
There's two
one?
trailers.
The Star Wars trailer.
Oh, there's Star Wars and the what is it? The other one, the Mandalorian.
Oh
There's two
yeah.
trailers.
No, I'm okay. That's excellent. I love that. Look at you on top. So I meant the Star Wars trailer, but we can talk about the Mandalorian. So let me. Can I dive in real fast? I want to ask you a question, but I keep talking over you. I apologize. So I did a video. I did a teaser reaction view to the Star Wars video. I'm sorry, to the Star Wars teaser. My second most viewed video ever. It's like, I don't know, 7,000. I did one for the Mandalorian, which you couldn't even see. I got like 40 views. I think it's because I put the video in, whatever. I think people go to those. Oh, thank you, Show Dem Toes. It doesn't matter to me what you think because you're no one. Goodbye. I'm sure they'll be back. Those trolls have 37 different channels and they'll be over here. Take a flying leap.
It's gonna be a busy night today, huh?
It is what it is. It is what it is. Those tough guys coming in. Oh, it doesn't bug me. RVing to Disney. I talk about this before we went on. My problem is you guys think I'm nice. I'm not that nice. I work with the public, and they're all crazy. Hey, Laura, how are you? So glad you're Friday. So what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the Mandalorian teaser, which if you saw illegally, just like I did, or do you want to talk about the Star Wars? Yeah, I saw it. I watched it.
I watched it.
So which one do you want to talk about? I want to talk about them both.
All right, so let's talk about
RV, and don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm. You can't hurt my self-esteem. I love me some me. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's talk about the Star Wars first. What do you think? I think it's going to be great. There's a lot of questions coming up. Then again, JJ is doing his jobs to keep it secret the most that they can. You see a different and developed Kylo. Look at the helmet, and you see he has a spaceship back. It's good to see Lando in the Falcon as well. That's going to be awesome to see how he got it there again. Probably, I don't know, he found out that Han got killed or died or whatever. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Then at the end, the Emperor left. Palpatine is there. You see him. Is this just a life force? Is it, what is it? I mean, it's going to be a lot of questions. It's going to be a lot of questions there. That's for sure.
I got to be honest. When I loved the laugh, and it didn't hit me immediately that it was Palpatine. I mean, I don't know. I was on video. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. And then obviously it was Palpatine. And there's something in canon already. I didn't read through it. I had a busy day, but I saw it today. Hey, is that Eric? Hey, Walt Disney Mortal, welcome in. You're in Tennessee. Nice. I think that there's something that proves already that Palpatine's alive. And I don't remember what I didn't read about it. So, but I think I saw the headline that it's already in canon. We should already know that. So I really don't remember, to be honest. Hey, Orlando Parks Rover, welcome in. So glad you're here. So exactly, Bobby, can Luke come back to life also? There's so many questions. So let's stay on Palpatine. First of all, I'll ask, is Snoke gone? Like, I mean, he got cut. Well, he looked pretty gone to me. But you never know, right? I mean, especially in movies, they can change anything anytime. But the Emperor being back changes everything and kind of nothing too. Like, they've got in 2 hours or 3 hours, however long the movie is, to finish everything. And everybody's talking, to me, at least in my house, they're talking about, is Rey a Skywalker? That's the question. My youngest daughter wants her to be a Skywalker. My oldest that still lives in the house doesn't want her to be a Skywalker. I kind of don't want her to be a Skywalker too. But I heard a rumor, not a rumor. It's not a rumor. I guess it's a fan theory that the rise of Skywalker, right? That's what it's called. The theory seems to be that the Jedi is now dead, but now the people that take the Jedi's place are called Skywalkers, which kind of makes sense for the rise of Skywalker. Oh, thanks, Orlando Park. I'm having the best Friday. I love every Friday. But thank you, Orlando Parks Rover. I love you, what you guys do too. I appreciate that. What do you think? Do you think that's a theory that might play out? And what do you think about the Palpatine thing? And all of it. Oh, and who's in the spaceship that she does the Matrix thing into?
Okay, so wow, thunderstorm. That's a big storm, so bear with me. No, it's thunderstorm today. Yeah, so sorry about that. Yeah, in the spaceship, Kylo maybe.
That's what I think.
Who knows?
That's what I think.
Yeah, the Skywalker thing. I think she is a Skywalker at the end of the day. I think. I don't want that to happen. Then again, when I see all these other blogs and all this news, it makes sense what you says. You know, like the Jedi is going away, and then this Skywalker thing they're called like community percent or something like that could happen. So it's a lot of stuff. What about where they see the Death Star right there in the ocean? You saw that part too?
Yeah, the kind of silhouette thing. Hey, Brandon Dave.
Yeah, correct. That was the Death Star, but I mean, again, he does a great job, and I think this movie is gonna fix what they did in the movie before, because I think it was like it was good, but it wasn't that good. I think JJ is bringing it back and ended with a style and trying to fix the movie before. That's my opinion. I think it's gonna be a great movie.
In JJ, I trust. I think he's brilliant, and I didn't mind Ryan Johnson, whatever his name is. I thought he did a great job. I loved it, but I mean, obviously, lots of people have disagreements on that. But I think that I liked what JJ said recently. He said his I think his goal. I think I'm making that word more. I'm putting that word in their form, but he wants to tie a bow on it. He wants us to be satisfied, which is definitely a play to people who were like, I don't like 8. I loved 8. I loved it. But lots of people didn't like it. And for the reasons, I think they didn't like it for a couple of reasons. One, Luke's gray. He ain't so perfect, which I like better because, like I said, I'm not as nice as you guys think I am. None of us are. We're all a little bit. I mean, God doesn't expect us to be perfect. I don't want to preach here, but, we're supposed to try to be better. You're not supposed to be perfect. And I think that's why people are so depressed, frankly. Oh, look at me. I'm going to get all psychological here. But you know why people get sad and depressed? Because we think that people think we're supposed to be perfect. You know who thinks you're supposed to be perfect? You, nobody else. Stop that. And so I just think that Luke, being not so sure if the Jedi were good eyes or not, is exactly what Anakin did. And didn't Darth Vader or Anakin kind of get, at least at the very, very end, what's the word? Redemption? Because him and Luke became... It was more important to Darth Vader to become Anakin Skywalker and save his son, even after all he did. From my perspective, the Jedi are evil. Who said that? Anakin. So I think, look, I'm not going to talk politics with you, but people who like Trump, people who liked Hillary, they can both be good people. They could also both be idiots. It's not about, we don't have to have this, everything's right or wrong. I think there's probably more gray, which makes me sound like my dad, and I used to tell my dad everything, it's black and white. You know what I'm saying? I think that there could be a redemption in Kylo. I think there was a redemption in Darth Vader back to Anakin at the very end. And I think Luke going to the middle, he didn't even go to the dark side. He didn't go to the dark side. Why are we so mad? He went to the middle, right? And he wanted to burn it down, right? So let's get to it. It's 8. He wants to burn the ancient text or whatever. And then he's not so sure. And he kind of threatens Yoda, Force Ghost Yoda. And so what does Yoda do? Yeah, shut up, buddy. Boom, gone. Right? So I've done all the talking. What do you think? Hey, John, welcome in. Hey, Christy, welcome in. Hey, Angel Pie Princess Red, welcome in. What do you think, Gonzo?
Yeah, in that part, I agree with you. And again, I expect more of The Last Jedi, to be honest. I left the movie theater.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I expect more of Rey and Luke chemistry and that build and get her ready and training and all stuff. I don't know. it's a lot of stuff, and if we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna be here for like 10 hours, and I don't want to do that either. I don't want to bore everybody.
Hey, when we're done, I've got to pack, so please don't leave.
but again, I expect this movie, The Rise of Skywalker, to be one of the biggest Star Wars movie ever.
Oh yeah.
Please,
yeah.
Please, JJ, don't mess it up for me. Don't mess it up for me.
So how
you
can
know,
you mess it up? How what would mess it up?
What could mess it up?
Yeah.
Something like The Last Jedi again.
You want Luke to come back and save the galaxy.
Yes.
And short of that, you guys are gonna be mad at him, right? Right?
Yes.
Where's
yes.
Who was it? Walt. I need Walt from Mouse Talk in here because you and him are on the same page. Like, who said it? Laura. And please kill her. So Laura says
that's my brother.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. So how can you say there's tons of gray and kill Kylo? My daughter wants Kylo and Rey to be a thing because I don't know, girls like that stuff. But I love Kylo.
I don't. I think he's weak. I don't like him. I like Vader though. I like Darth Maul. He's good.
I loved him. Weak. I'm going to go down that rabbit hole. How is he weak? Because he's not. Because he's
not ready.
Hmm?
He's not ready to be like his grandpa. He wants to be like grandpa. He's just like a little kid wants to do something that he never's going to accomplish unless he got better in this movie and he's already there.
Doesn't that make him better if he's still? So he was Luke's protege. Then he gets mad because Luke, in his mind at least, betrays him. Whatever the truth is, Kylo thinks he's betrayed, right?
Correct.
So if Rey was trying to get him on, like Kylo wants to rule the galaxy with Rey, just like Anakin, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about maybe being on the good side, doesn't that make him a better character? I want to hear more.
Nah. Now, imagine this. Imagine this. At the end of the movie, Kylo becomes a good guy.
I would love that.
Would you imagine?
But okay, I would love that. But I want you're get ready. Put something on your head because those ears are going to blow off here. Ready?
Go for it.
What if JJ Rey turn?
Well, I didn't hear that. What about JJ? What?
What if Rey turns? What if at the end they both go gray? You'd freak out, yeah? You would hate that.
Look at my ears. Look at my ears. Look at my ears.
I see.
Wow, that would be even more awesome. To be honest with you,
I don't think they'll do it because half of the Star Wars fandom would freak the heck out.
Yeah, I don't think she's too to the light side. She's not gonna go to the dark side. Maybe the middle. I don't know. Nah. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think it can happen. I just think it's good fodder for you guys on the side of Luke has to be only good and pure.
Yeah. I don't know. The other thing I know, my brother, let me tell you this, is that I'm ready for a Star Wars Galaxy. I'm ready for the movie. And MrGonzoPR wastes a lot of money. And I got all the 9 poster movies, the 24x36 already. Ooh. And I have them here. Well, I move the camera. Hold on. Where is it? Right here. Look, right here. I have a bunch of this. I have a bunch of this and ready. So I'm waiting for the Skywalker one to come out and get it because I'm ready for a Star Wars movie for sure, man. I'm ready.
How come you're wearing my shirt? What the heck?
Which one? That perfect that thing? Best that ever?
What would have been funnier is I should have said, how come my kids never got me that shirt? That would have been funnier. That's what I should have said.
I know. I got great kids, man.
How many kiddos do you have? I have 4 daughters. I don't think I know. How many kiddos do you have?
I have 2, 15 and 21.
Nice. Very good.
I started early, so yeah. At the end of the day, man, I can't wait for it. JJ has to bring it in. Everything's gonna be great. Let's be positive. This is gonna be one of the great Star Wars ever in the movies. That's my main thing. I want to leave the theater like I want more Star Wars. I need this saga to be 500 more. That's what I need to live with.
I'm gonna get caught up in chat, and I'm gonna talk to you about more Star Wars because we'll go to Mandalorian, but the more Star Wars thing I want to hit on. Timothy says Luke ended up in being the balance to the Force. Exactly, Timothy. That Yoda predicted. Exactly, Timothy. Anakin would bring, and since Luke was Anakin's son, technically he did bring balance. What does balance mean? Does balance mean one side wins? No, it does not. I love that. Christy says, yeah, just decide soaking in a bath. Christy soaking in a bath. All right, thank you, Christy. Kylo is the worst villain. Oh, I love Kylo. What are you talking about? Because he's conflicted. That's what I like about him. He's a conflicted character. And he's got that cool deep voice, and I like him. I've been putting the smack down. I don't know. I kind of like Kylo. Christy, me and Christy. Kylo is a petulant millennial. Timothy, you always make me laugh, buddy. Let's see what else. Imagine Kylo giving hugs at his meet and greet. Some of those meet and greet pictures with Kylo are great. I've got one that we're face to face, and I couldn't keep a straight face. Like, I'm still mad at myself for that. Next time I gotta stay serious. No, huh?
They do a pretty good job. The cast member who plays Kylo, they do a pretty good job.
I totally agree. Amazing. So your family member says no mercy for Kylo. He killed Han. That's true. He did kill Han. That makes me mad. But Han was like 97, so. You know, I think Han probably was going to jump off if he couldn't anyway. Because anyway, Being the says, I got to go. Oh, hey, thanks for being here. Love you for being here. Orlando Parks asking Angela, Pirate Princess Red, how was WrestleMania? I have no idea. I'm into the UFC stuff, not the other stuff. So there you go. You like Star Wars like I like Marvel? I love Star Wars, Christy. We should be talking Endgame, but somebody with ears over there is not so much into it. I don't think you read all of that, Christy. I'm not going back. Something about a bath. You know, I'm just trying to keep my mind where it should be. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm going to go to the movies first because you talked about it being the end, and then we'll go to Mandalorian if that's okay with you.
Sure.
What Disney has said, what Bob Iger himself said, I think it was Bob Iger himself, they're taking a little hiatus, a little break on the movies to concentrate on TV content for the Star Wars franchise. I will, and I don't know why, I feel like I'm a contrarian. I disagree with everybody. Everybody online was freaking out a little bit about that. I like it better. And here's why, and here's how I'm going to connect it to the Mandalorian, and then I want to hear from you. If I can have the Mandalorian for 8 episodes, I don't know if it's going to be a half-hour episode, an hour episode, an hour and a half episode. I don't know. But if I can have 8, even if they're half-hour episodes, that's 4 hours of content. That's more content than a Star Wars movie. So the Mandalorian being 8 episodes, probably an hour, that's like 4 full-length movies, people. I'm more excited about it, the TV stuff, than I would be if they were. If you could tell me the Mandalorian series or the Mandalorian movie, I'd rather have the Mandalorian series. What say you? Christy, I'm in. We can do it on your channel. We can do it on my channel. I would love it, Christy. What say you on that?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'd rather have content on the TV every time that I want to watch it, or have a new one every week or every month, whatever it is. I think it's going to be at least an hour. I hope it's an hour. That's a lot of material. There's a lot of material there to be like an hour. And for $6.99 a month, Disney, thank you. We love you for doing that. Thank you very much. So yeah, man, I think it's great. Although, then again, I'm a movie guy too, so yeah, I didn't like it at the beginning. Excuse me. That the saga is over, and then we gotta wait a couple of years, because I'm pretty sure sooner or later they're gonna do more movies. So one thing will alleviate the other one. Again, it's a balance. I'm a lot. You're gonna see me a lot mention balance. It's about a balance in the force. You get the movies, but now you're gonna get this episodes in Disney Plus, so it will balance it out a little bit, I guess, for us that we like Star Wars. So we're gonna see a lot of Star Wars content going in.
It's only about the balance if Luke stays on the good guy side, right?
Oh, yeah.
I believe deeply that everybody's mad at Johnson because Luke didn't say Lily White. What if Princess Leia broke? Oh my gosh, it'd be like 2016 election again. It'd be crazy. Pirate Princess Red says, I I don't think they are putting enough love in the movies. So yeah, I love the movies. I have liked them all before we watch it or after. Oh, will you tell me, Christy? Oh man, I am definitely going opening weekend. My daughter was making fun of me, Christy, because I thought we were going this Thursday because I was excited about it. But that's a whole other thing. But whatever you want to do, Christy, if you want to talk about it, I'm in. I don't remember what I was going to tell you about that, the Mandalorian thing. But you saw the preview, the teaser, the preview, whatever, even though it was leaked, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it from a friend, from another friend, from a friend, from another friend.
It's on YouTube. It's on. I just had to wait a couple of hours. It's on YouTube now. I knew it would be. I loved it. I watched the panel. I watched the two directors, producers, whatever. I loved it. So I'm a big fan of Carl Weathers. I loved the Rocky movie. I didn't love all the Rocky movies like some people do, but I loved Rocky and Rocky 2 and Rocky 3. But I thought he was great. I love him. He's one of my favorite iconic characters from my childhood. And so that he's in it makes me happy. One of my favorites is in there, and she's awesome. I don't know much about the lead character. I know he's famous because of Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've watched pieces of episodes. It was a little too rated X for me. Hey, Ray J, welcome in. Hey, Lucky Minute, welcome in. So glad you guys are here. Happy Friday. And I'm not some prude. I don't, you like what you like, but I just was a little much for me. So I never got into it. I actually tried to read the books because everybody was so into it. I couldn't get through like page 3. Like, oh my gosh, kill me. So, but people love that stuff. My point is, hey, Backyard Gardener, what's going on? Welcome in. I don't know much about the lead for The Mandalorian, but here's what I know. At the panel, when he was talking about he came in to read for them, all he knew is it was something in the Star Wars universe. And I said this in my video, so if you watch my video, I'm repeating myself. I apologize. But he said, so what part do you want me to play? And they said, we want you to be the Mandalorian. And he said he just dropped his head and yes, right now. And so he loves Star Wars like we love Star Wars. So I know he's going to do a great job. I feel like I'm talking a lot. What do you think? What are you excited about with the Mandalorian?
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. The actor is pretty good for what I can see. Again, I don't watch the Game of Thrones thing. I don't watch that either. So finally, we agree on something about TV shows, even though you don't like Friends. Shame on you, brother.
Friends. We can talk about that again.
Oh, no, that's fine.
We should do a night of our top five shows. I wonder if it'd be anything. We could do that tonight if you want.
Hey, we do that. That's fun. Yeah, man, it's going to be great. I think the story is going to be great there. The cast is pretty good. They look really happy. Like you said, he was amazed that he was going to play the Mandalorian. And great director, producers. I think the story is going to be great. And I can't wait to see those 8 episodes, man. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be more after that. So, great story. Yeah, great story. And I think it's going to be amazing for us Star Wars fans to look at different parts of the galaxy or situations from the Star Wars saga. So it's going to be awesome. For sure. Have you seen
Jon Favreau, the guy who's leading the way? He's brilliant. Obviously, he's doing Lion King. What did he do? He did the Jungle Book. He did Iron Man. That's where we all loved him. He would stop and tell the actors how important this scene is and get teary-eyed talking about how important it is. And that's how much that guy loves it. And so I know it's in good hands. I do. I'm excited about it. Perfectly Cat says, I'm a Disney and a Hallmark girl. Hallmark. So we talk about, I got too warm. I love it. So those has been used at my house a few times. Chrissy says, what? No Games of Thrones. People love Game. I will say Game of Thrones is visually amazing. I don't know. It's a little porny for me, but whatever. But hey, people love it. The Little Minute, hey, lovely Red. Ray J, there's a midnight showing of Endgame this Wednesday over here. I wonder, yeah, you should. So I'll be going, my local theater had reserved seats and they sold out before I even knew about them. But the first showing is at 6 and they have a 6:30 and a 7 and a 7:30 and an 8. So I'm not worried about it. I'm going to go. She said, the lady I talked to said, if you get there at 4, you might get in there for the 6 o'clock. But if you get there at 6 o'clock, you get in there for 6:30. So, and it's a work day, so we'll just see how busy that day goes. I can't leave at 4. So anyway, hey Nathan, welcome in with your yeah. I do talk a lot, Christy. I do. It's not just because I'm on a live stream. This is actually me. I talk a lot. People always say, "Oh, you talk so fast." Yeah, I do. I'd rather see Tales of the Bounty Hunter. I don't know. Oh, Tales of the. You're saying, I see what you're saying there. Well, that's kind of what it's right. Pirate Princess Red says, not Disney, but anyone excited for Cobra Kai 2? So I'll talk about a little YouTube original. I loved The Karate Kid. I'm still in love with The Karate Kid's girlfriend from 1985 or whatever. But I haven't watched Cobra Kai. Should I watch it? Pirate Princess Red? I
watched a couple of episodes in the first season, and it looked pretty good. And
really?
YouTube had like a free thing to watch a couple of them. It's pretty good for us that we watch the movies that we like the movies. It's pretty good. Again, I like the first one. I like the second one, even a little bit of the third one. But the Karate Kid with the girl, and then with what's his name, Will Smith's son, and all that. I didn't like those movies. I like the original ones.
I didn't see.
I
haven't seen the remake.
Yeah, and they're pretty good. And now seeing all these characters coming back, like what, 30 years later, 25 years later, whatever, it's them, it's pretty good.
Thank you. So were the remakes? Was it a remake or was it a continuation of the story? Because obviously Cobra Kai is a continuation of the original story, right? I mean, it's the same character.
No, that one. Yeah, correct. It's just a continuous, like what, 30 years later? What is it? How long has it been? Like 30 years already? 25 years? Whatever it is?
I was in high school.
Yeah, so it's funny. The first episode is real funny because the way they met again is like this guy, what was it? He broke his cars, and Danny LaRusso is the owner of the big dealership, and they met.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was pretty cool. I don't want to say a lot, so everybody can go and watch it. But
right. If you like it,
if you have YouTube, if you have YouTube Plus and you whatever it's called, and you like Karate Kid, forget that. Just go ahead and see it. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm a Karate Kid fan for a long time, and I think it's amazing episodes that they're doing over there. Let me run this by you real quick before I forget.
Okay. Hey,
the
Meg.
Lion King.
Welcome in.
Hey, what's up, Meg? The Lion King trailer.
Yeah.
I think it was fantastic. I think it was amazing. I can't wait to see this movie. Go ahead.
Speaking of it, you need to watch Mickey's Magic in chat now. Boy, you got like 10,000 views on that one, Ninja Girl. Pretty sure I saw it blew up. Good for you. One of my favorite channels, Mickey's Magic, is here. So yeah, I think I've shared. I never know what I should repeat. Like I don't know. Obviously, I'm talking to a different group every time. My first movie I took my wife to as a date before she was my wife was The Lion King. Boy, that was a long sentence. Hopefully that made sense. And so it's kind of, I wouldn't even say it's important to us. Like I love that movie, but it would mean a lot to me even if I didn't love it. But I love The Lion King. The music to The Lion King so I love music. Who doesn't like music, right? Everybody loves music. My favorite CDs in the history of the world. I mean, I could give you that. That would be a show. We could talk about that. But you'd have to put the Lion King soundtrack on there for me, and then you add in the Broadway version. Oh my gosh, it's even better. I'll say it out loud. It's true. I love that music so much, and I love the story so much, and I love Timon, and I love Pumbaa, and I love to hate Scar. I actually think that the live action Scar looks awesome, by the way. Again, yeah. I know everyone, I think they just have all these contrarian opinions lately. Everybody's so mad about it. He looks like a meth head if he was a lion. That's what he should be, right? I don't know. I think it's perfect. Kind of scrawny, whatever. I'm so excited about that movie. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, episode 9, Star Wars, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm excited 13 million. On a scale of 1 to 10. For Lion King, it's 12.9 million on that 1 to 10 scale. My point is, I can't believe those are my two favorite things right there. So yeah, I'm
and you forgot to mention, you probably seen it before, the show that they have in Animal Kingdom. the Lion King live show. That's pretty awesome. Every time I go to Animal Kingdom, I need to see it. I've seen it.
I videoed the whole thing. I got the whole show. I made sure I got the right seat so nobody be in front of me. And I mean, I'm glad that it got good views. It's done well, but I got it for me, which is most of my views are for me, or my videos are for me. But I wanted it. I've only seen it twice live. We got a fast pass for that thing the first time we were in Animal Kingdom. When we walked up, the sweet girl, she was in the college program, and she was handling the fast pass, and she's like, "You got a fast pass?" She was like excited that she got to talk to us because we were the only ones in the line. Because all the seats are good. But look at me all rambling. Can you tell I'm excited? I love that. Actually, I've shared this too. One of our good friends, she used to go to church with us. She's globetrotting. She's all over the world now, but she played Timon in that show in Orlando for, I think, a couple of years. And has some really neat stories. I just told her I want a seat, but she said that she wouldn't steal it for me because she's rude like that. But anyway, I don't know if I answered your question. I feel like I just went on a I love Lion King rant there.
Yeah, I mean it's a great experience and great stuff. Like it's great, man. It's great show, great movie, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm excited about it. I feel like you've got a visitor there. I'm going to read the chat real fast. Everybody saying hi to Meg. Hey, John's back. Welcome in. Everybody saying howdy. I'll check it out, Kevin. I don't know what I missed. Hey, Orlando. Everybody saying hi. Let me get caught up in chat. Wow, I'm way behind. Jeff, do you still hate Friends? Yes, I still hate Friends. Meg, you know why I still hate Friends? It's still not funny. Still not funny. I love the Karate Kid too. You know what? I'll be honest with Friends. The first 4 episodes or so, pretty funny. All the characters making the same reactions to all the same stuff, different story, breaking up, getting together. I'm out. They should have stopped it after 2 seasons, but whatever. But I know you guys love it, and I love you guys. So, but yeah, Friends still stinks. Cinder Alley in the house. What's going on? Hey, Jeff. Hi, everyone. OMG, I got my nickname of Allie from the girl who played. Cinder Alley. Cinder Alley is named after one of my first crushes. So yes, I'm that old. I don't know what year the Karate Kid came out, like 86 or something. Would have made me 16. Again, yeah, I know I'm old. What is her name? It's Elizabeth Shue. Oh, Elizabeth Shue. Yeah, so that Alley was my jam. Absolutely. I binged the first season in 2 days. We're talking about Karate Kid. Very cool. Very cool. Alley, that is so fun. I'll never forget that. That is so cool. I think the Lion King is going to make me cry. Christy, I will never admit to crying in front of anybody. But I don't know. I don't think it'll make me cry. I remember I think my favorite part that I've seen on the previews for that is kind of emotional, is what I'm telling you. When little Simba put his paw print in his dad's spot, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to say I cried, but I love that. Yeah, movie dates, right? That's how I got my wife to like me, man. Got my first thumbs down tonight. Oh, Kat, are you talking about on a video? Yeah, you know what? That just means they're just, you know what? It's so dumb. I don't even like that they make those public. I'll go on a rant about that. I was a kid when The Lion King came out. I was 2, Christy. I was a kid of 19 or 20 or 21 or 23 or something. I'm almost caught up in chat. Kat, there's no more rhyme or reason. No. People are always mad about something, right? You know what I'm mad about? People being mad about something. That's what I'm mad about. Well, I thought my son did it. I'm almost caught up. Kat, one of my videos has over 80 dislikes. What's to dislike? I don't even understand that. I've never disliked a video in my whole life. Like, why? I don't understand. Too darn chipper. Super excited for Endgame. Hey, ladies, got me too. I will be seeing it on opening night for sure. Yes. Thank you, Meg. So yes, go smash that link to get Lasercat, my friend, up to 100 subs. My gosh, you should. She's got great stuff. You're gonna love her channel. My coworker's niece plays Timon, says Christy's Corner. I love watching Jimmy Fallon skits. Okay, I am so far behind. I'm trying to get caught up. Elizabeth Shue. Yes, I love me some Elizabeth Shue. I got caught up. It's the music in The Lion King that makes it extra emotional for me. I love the music. I love it. So yeah. Is that for me? Are you clapping because I got caught up in chat? Is that what that was for?
Great job, brother. Great job.
So I feel like I want to go off script. Do you have anything Disney you want to talk about? Because I kind of want to go off script with you now.
Go for it, man. I'm ready. What's up? What we got?
This is Pirate Princess Red. This is Megan. This is all of you who are talking about Friends and Cobra Kai. I want to talk about great TV shows. Can we do that for the last 10 or 15 minutes? Because clearly,
down with it.
Me and you have a lot in common. A lot of things we like that are the same. But there's also some things that you're just wrong about. So let's fix you on TV, okay? You want to go first or me? Top five favorite shows. Oh, Meg knows. Meg knows. See, that makes
no, you don't want. You go first.
I'll go first.
By all means, go ahead.
Go first. In no order, I'll give you the top five. And one of my favorite humans, Mickey's Magic, helping you out, giving you a hint, The Office. I love The Office. No, I don't like the English version. I like the American version. Nothing against the English version. Steve Carell is greatness. Jenna Fisher is greatness. I got to see Jenna Fisher when I was in New York. Went to the Letterman show. Had no idea who was going to be there. Jenna Fisher was off. That's you guys. If you don't know who that is, you got to fix yourself. I love The Office so much. My favorite. One of my favorites. Breaking Bad is the all-time greatest TV show ever. If you're a kid, don't watch it. I like to have very family-friendly streams. Don't go watch it until you're 19 or 18 or whatever. I love that show so much. And you know why I love that show? For all you guys who are mad about Luke, because it's a good guy breaking bad rather than a bad guy becoming good. More realistic, by the way. But I love it. Jenna Fisher's goals, right? And oh my gosh, every time, you know what I do? So here's how not funny I am, all right? I am so not funny that I tell jokes for my own. You think I do videos for myself? I do life for myself. So I'll be watching something that I just can't, I don't, like it's stupid, like I don't understand why people are doing that, and I'll look to the camera that's not there. There's no camera there. I do it. Why do I do it? Meg, you know why I do it. If you know The Office, you know why I do it. Pam, you are actually Pam. I like you enough. You don't need to be Pam. You don't even go Pam. That would be too much. So anyway, going older, I love MASH, one of my favorite all-time show. Going old again, not as old, Coach. Oh my gosh, Coach is so funny. And I'll even go Walking Dead, but not now. I gave up on Walking Dead. I'm a couple seasons behind. Better Call Saul in the Breaking Bad world is greatness. If you want to go real old, Dick Van Dyke, I Love Lucy. I love those shows. TV shows that are on now, so little. I mean, Better Call Saul. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. What say you?
Friends.
Friends? I like you too, but no, and we can continue to be friends. But if you're talking about a TV show, you're crazy. Psych. So Mickey's Magic says Psych Talk with Jeff, which isn't, it has two meanings right now. It's not one of my favorite shows, but two of my daughter's all-time favorite show is the show Psych. Very, very funny. The Orville, I've never seen it. Futurama, I've never seen it. SNL was great years ago. I haven't watched an SNL that I thought was funny in forever. You do that too? I love you, Meg. I love it. That makes me the gym face, exactly. I've heard Gilmore Girls is good. My daughter wanted me to watch Gilmore Girls with her and get caught up and do like a review, like a dad and kid thing, but we've not done. My daughter loves Arrow. Friends is horrible. My daughter loves Flash. My daughter used to love Supernatural. I think Christie's Corner and my daughter are like the same. That's a little weird. Yeah, Psych is great, right? Getting started on homesteading. Welcome in. Mork and Mindy was great. Look at Gonzo. I promise I'll get to your five here in a minute. Mork and Mindy is classic. Robin Williams is so good. Happy Days was good, which is where Mork started. Love it. Friends is horrible. I feel like we've gone over this. Star Trek. Yeah, so me and my wife, at first, I wasn't like, she's gorgeous and funny and perfect and all these things, but she likes Star Trek, and so we almost didn't work out because Star Wars, Star Trek, you can't like them both. Frasier was great. I do agree with that. Fawlty Towers, I'm not a big Fawlty Towers guy. My mom likes Fawlty Towers. I've never heard of any of those other things. Timothy, just making up stuff. I don't know what that means. I watched Gilmore Girls when it was on the air with my mom. My second youngest daughter loves it. I liked Bones. Never watched it. Never watched it. Boy, that girl on Bones has the prettiest. Isn't that Zoe Deschanel's sister or something? I love her. Eyes are gorgeous. We aren't close in age. No. You could do it. Christy, you're cracking me up. House was good. Star Trek is horrible. Okay, so I've done a lot of yakking. I got caught up in chat. So we've determined that Star Trek is really bad. Friends is even worse. I told you all the best shows. It's your turn.
All right. Do you want me to start with the bad ones, like The Office, or do you want me to go with the good ones?
I it got a little tinny there. It sounded like you said The Office and bad. I don't know what you're talking about.
Correct. Do you want me to start with that ones, or do you want me to start with the good ones?
Meg, you're so right.
Which way do you want to go?
Meg, I want to start. Me and Meg need to do a duet. I can be Elf, and you can be Zoe. I know you know what we're talking about. All right, go. Give me your best or your worst, whatever you want. I'll do my best to be quiet. Hey, Walt, welcome in, buddy.
All right. So Cheers was one of the good ones for me.
Great, good call.
There you go. Actually, I have them here. Hold on, I write it down.
Wait.
Seinfeld was.
Why do you have it there? What?
Because I have like 50 plus shows, man, and I gotta pick the best one.
We didn't talk about. We're gonna. Okay, I'll shut up. Here, watch.
Bear with me here. All right, so Seinfeld is another one. What are you doing, Jeff?
Well, I can't shut up. I'm gonna cover my mouth.
You know, one that is good and I like it. I still watch it on Netflix, and it's an old one. Is the West Wing. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Yes, I love that.
If you didn't see it, that's pretty good.
I love that show. Great call.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. What else? Let me see. So I have MASH as well.
Nice.
Then I have Roseanne was pretty good.
Yeah, I watched it. I mean, I wouldn't put it on this list, but I used to watch it religiously even. So, yeah, must have been funny.
Okay. House of Cards.
Oh,
that was pretty good too.
Caught up. Since he left, I haven't watched, but that was a good show. Also, kids don't watch it, so.
Yeah, don't watch that one. The Sopranos was pretty good too.
Oh, excellent call. Excellent call.
Star Trek was pretty good.
No, what? Have you seen it? No.
And the number one of the entire universe.
Breaking Bad.
Thank you very much. Friends drops the mic.
What?
See ya.
Drop the mic. I don't even know what to do. Yes. Okay. The Dishnell sister. I love them. Oh my gosh. Yes. Mouse Talk said Lost. So I will give you the first season of Lost, but then the writers lost their way and didn't know what they were talking about. I love it. Right? It's true. It's totally not perspective. It's, the good bad shows. Everybody say hi to Walt. Mouse Talk. As I lose my voice, Mouse Talk. I don't know that I publicly apologized to you, Walt, and hopefully Melissa. They were on my show DizTube, and apparently I had some kind of gremlin in my computer, and I don't know what happened. So anyway, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it never happens again. Red Green has all the episodes on YouTube, says Timothy, originally broadcast in Canada. Canada has TV. I thought they just had penguins up there. And I know I'm being funny. I know. That's different. Seinfeld was good. I don't think Seinfeld was as great as the rest of the world. Now, Seinfeld was hilarious. It's talked about, it's very good. And I did Santa, I know him. So, Meg, I have so done that. It makes my wife so angry. I did it on my video at Hollywood Studios. Santa was over there, and I yelled it on my video, and of course I played it in my video because that's one of my favorite lines. I also will do I'm not very flexible, so it's dangerous, and I don't suggest doing it. But if I'm in the mall and they got one of those, I can't walk on stairs myself, so it'll take me up all by myself things, I'll do the one foot up there and the other one down, and it makes my wife crazy too because people look at us. Oh no.
Jeff, what about 24? Do you ever saw the show 24?
24. Oh, I feel like I failed. I loved 24. It doesn't hold up now because the technology was so big.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch it, it doesn't hold up. I own them all, and I will never watch them again. But that was one of the very few shows that I would stop what I was doing to get home in time to get there. Sunday nights, I don't know, Fox Sunday nights, I don't remember what time, but at the time I did. I was obsessed with that show while it was on. Great. I'm embarrassed that I didn't remember that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And when you think it's going to end that, okay, this is the person, I'm like, what? Here we go again. It's like we started over again. It hasn't finished yet. It was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing.
Those guys, they were the top. Well, the guy who just won the Academy Award for Bohemian Rhapsody, one of my favorite bad guys in that show. I don't remember the name of it, but he's so good. So good.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. Again, I want to tell people to go watch it, but it doesn't hold up. Getting started on homesteading says I was going to say Gunsmoke. I've never seen Gunsmoke, but that's funny.
You know which one is?
Hmm.
You know which one is old and it still holds up and you can still watch it?
What's that?
Friends. Netflix, all 20 episodes, seasons. Go see your friends.
I must be
Right
having
now.
that gremlin. It sounds like you keep saying Friends was good. That doesn't make any sense. Jeopardy was great. Jeopardy is great. By the way, prayers for Alex Trebek. By the way, if you collect Funko Pops, Alex Trebek Chase Funko Pop dropped today. A couple people found it just out and about in the wild, as somebody said on my Instagram. I love Alex Trebek. I love Jeopardy. Actually, talking about dating my wife when I first got together, we used to have little clickers and we'd play together. But if you're watching, babe, you still haven't beat me. Ha!
Hey, what about that 70s show? That was pretty good too.
You know, I didn't love that. I've seen him and it's funny. What's the Ashton Kutcher guy? He was hilarious. I don't know. I never got into it, but clearly it was funny. Hey, Rob, what's going on? How are you, buddy? I tried watching 24 Christy says this past summer and got like maybe 6. So I love Kiefer Sutherland too. So we can do movies one night, but I'll throw out there Young Guns. Kiefer Sutherland wasn't the star, but it was, I guess, the secondary guys. So good in Young Guns. Seriously, one of my all-time favorite movies.
I agree.
For Batman the Animated Series, I hate to admit this. I've never seen it, but I hear it's brilliant. Obviously, our buddy Mark Hamill does greatness in there. I've never seen an episode, but I hear it's great. Get Smart, homesteading, yeah, going way back. I love that one. I Love Lucy was great. Jeff's going to kick you out of the stream, and I will never kick him out of the stream, Christy. He's just wrong about Friends, but we're still friends. Jeff, that guy who's one like I've not watched it, but I saw that. Now, Ken Jennings was the original, but somebody else just beat his record, right? Hey, Greg, how are you? Yeah, there's a new guy. There you go. Everybody say hi to Rob Fuzz. Rob Fuzz will be my guest. I don't know, one of these dates in May, so coming up pretty soon on DizTube, my show on Sunday night. This week will be, who do I have? You asked me that earlier, didn't you? Who do I have this week on DizTube? Let's talk about that real fast. I have 2 people on this week. I've got Just Out and About. Yes, Just Out and About. Both of them will be on my channel, so it'll be a 2-for-1 deal. I've been watching this. Oh, really? So you're watching it right now, Meg? I would love The Jeffersons. The Jeffersons. Moving on up. See, I knew it would get there. To the sky. Right? Is that The Jeffersons? Am I singing the right song?
I don't know.
Dynamite. Somebody let me know. Am I doing that right? Anyway, that was fun. I didn't know we were going to do favorite TV shows. You actually pulled out one of my all-time favorite shows, so I will forgive you on being wrong about the Friends thing, but 24 was so good. I loved it.
Oh, I thought you meant Friends. I'm like, finally. Okay,
No, Friends is so bad.
Hey, what about Dexter? Dexter was pretty good. I like it. I'm a big fan of Dexter.
I watched the first episode of Dexter because so many people told me to watch it, and I couldn't get through the first episode. Here's another one that I did that on. What's that British show with the little box where you make phone calls and you fly around into the time?
Quantum Leap? No, that's all.
Doctor Who.
Stuff.
Doctor Who.
Oh,
So
Doctor Who. Okay.
my daughter Peyton, who's on my Star Wars reaction video, she's got her own channel. Go check her out. She doesn't anymore, but loved Doctor Who. So I went to the very, very first episode, and it was so stupid. Like, okay, here you go. So when I was a kid, I don't know if anybody's gonna get this. You're either gonna love this reference or think I'm clueless. Land of the Lost. When I was a kid, it was all about Land of the Lost. So I think it was like an early 70s show, and I would have been watching in the late 70s when I was a kid. Sid and Marty Krofft, and they had these guys called the Sleestaks, who didn't even have fingers. They had little things, and they didn't walk more than 2 miles an hour, and they threw you in a pit that your hands could reach out of. I have no idea why I was terrified of them, but oh my gosh, I was terrified of them. I loved that show, Land of the Lost, so much. I wanted to meet Shaka. Does anybody in chat know who the heck I'm talking about? Oh, Walt. Walt pulls out one. Sherlock. Such a good show.
Sherlock. Yeah, that was pretty good too.
Loved it. Yeah,
and YPD too. It was pretty good.
Didn't like it. You know, I'm not a big fan of the cop shows. CSI and whatever. Like, never got into any of those. Hill Street Blues way back in the day was good, but I was like, kid, Blue Street Hills or Hill Street Blues. There you go. Doctor Who. I love Detective Bilbo. I've been watching that since '78. Doctor Who. Yeah. H&R Puff and Stuff. Walt, I love you, man. H&R Puff and Stuff was awesome. You know, they had a big fire and they lost a lot of the set there. That's how nerdy I am. I know H&R Puff and Stuff trivia. Get me on Jeopardy. Get me the right stuff. Sherlock Holmes with Jeremy Brett. I don't know who Jeremy Brett is. Sleepy Hollow. So I keep mentioning Peyton. She loved that show. I enjoyed it. I watched it with her. That was pretty good. I love Sleepy Hollow, the story and all that. Yeah, Criminal Minds. I never got into that. Never got into that. This was fun. I like this. Oh, did we lose Gonzo? Are you there, buddy? Maybe the Gremlins got him this time. Meg, that's a good one. I love Ellen. Ellen is, you know what? I don't watch Ellen's show. I watch Ellen's YouTube clips. And man, I'm usually in a good mood, but if I want to laugh and I'm in a bad mood, just watch some Ellen clips on YouTube. So funny. Prison Break was excellent. Well, that's another one. We binged Prison Break, we being my family. I think we might have lost Gonzo. Gonzo, can you hear me? Prison Break was great. Yeah, The Walking Dead was great. I'm behind on it. Banana Splits, never heard of it. Hanna-Barbera cartoons were great. I was more of a Scooby-Doo guy. Ellen's so funny. Does anybody else just check out Ellen's YouTube channel and watch that? Yeah, Prison Break was great. You know, they filmed some of that right down the prison that was supposedly in South America was actually a prison, defunct prison right here in Fort Worth. I think we must have lost Gonzo. Now he disappeared on me. Aw. Gonzo, if you want to come back, come back. I hope everything's okay. Gonzo said that he was having storms by his house. So my best guess is he had some storms knock him out. So praying that everything's good over there, Gonzo. Hope you're all right. Storms are scary. We had some big ones this week too. Do you remember Thunder? I have all the episodes. Thunder? Do you guys remember Thunder? I do not know that. I think we lost him. He said he had some storms in the area. I feel like I'm missing so many shows I love. I know. So Riptide, I've never even heard of that one, but Riptide, yeah. Oh, so there you go. I loved Dukes of Hazzard back in the day, but when you said Riptide, it made me think of Simon and Simon. That was a show that came on after, I think, Dukes of Hazzard. I loved that show. Yeah, that's what I do, Christy. The Ellen's YouTube's clips. Oh my gosh, the clips of Ellen's people scaring the poop out of her guests. Oh, I've probably so much. Thunder the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian? I don't know. Once Upon a Time. So I didn't watch that, but I can tell you everybody else in my family did. Many a time. Matter of fact, I think they watched it when it happened, and I think they rewatched it on Netflix. I'm pretty sure. Starsky and Hutch. Didn't watch that. Never saw that one. I loved the car, though. I can tell you I knew the car well. I wanted the car when I was 6. Your text Tony's Prison Break. Nice. There he is. He's back. I told everybody you might have had a storm. You good?
Yeah, man. My internet went out. The lights went out for like flickery, and my internet is out. So I'm in my cell phone now.
It's because God doesn't like friends either. I told you.
Yeah.
Miami Vice. So when I was a kid, so again, you guys all know I'm old. Hey, remember the great sports? Remember the great sports? I'm a sports nut. That gets you a subscription no matter what. Let me do that channel. Friday night when I was a kid in high school, it was like Miami Vice and I think Dukes of Hazzard. And I miss. Oh shoot, is that me or you? Am I losing you? Hold on, let me see. Remember the great sports? I just subscribed to you because I love sports. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if we lost me or you. Hold on, everybody. Trying to see if we lost Gonzo or me. Are we still good? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear Gonzo? I'm not sure what's going on. South Park. You know, I never watched one episode of South Park.
I can't hear you, bro.
There you go. Okay, we're good. Okay, good. Yeah, he got modulated there. I wasn't sure if it was me. Walt's in the house too for Mouse Talk. That's what I thought happened the last time. Thank you. Remember the great sports. I'll check out your channel. I love sports. So anyway, I never saw South Park. Not a big cartoon guy. Like as a kid, I loved Bugs Bunny. It's funny to say that I'm not a cartoon guy because I'm a Disney guy. But I guess I liked Popeye for a while when I was very, very young. But the cartoons of now, like, honestly, you guys are going to think this is crazy. I bet every single person in the chat is going to think I'm lying. I've never watched one episode of The Simpsons. And it's not on purpose. Like when I see the commercials for it, they make me laugh every time. I just can't sit down and watch a cartoon, which is crazy because you put Tangled in front of me. Gonzo sideways. Gonzo, you're gonna make my neck hurt. What are you doing, dude? I really did hurt my neck. I just couldn't. I don't know. But The Simpsons is funny. I love, what's that actor guy that does he does Brockmire now? He's so funny, so talented. Anyway, I don't know. I liked Bugs Bunny mostly. Yeah, no, thank you. Remember the great sports. Never watched South Park. Yeah, I never watched South Park again. The commercials or the little clips I saw always made me laugh. But I never saw an episode of Beavis and Butthead. Never once.
That was pretty good. I like it. It was fun.
Did you? Yeah, I never saw it.
It was fun.
I liked the Flintstones. I mean, when I was very, very little. Walt, yeah, Happy Days. I had a cat named Fonzie. That's how much I liked Happy Days. Pinky Tuscadero, I still have a crush on. So if you know, Hank Azaria, exactly. He's brilliant, right? And that guy's so good. Now, again, TV shows, and it's coming again. Kids, do not watch this. Brockmire, totally inappropriate. Does not say one word that is appropriate. The whole show. But it's dang funny. But don't watch it if you're a kid. And I didn't tell you to watch it. And stay away from it. Fun fact, I had a Miami Vice bike. Nice. So, Sonny. What was the other one?
I wish
John
I had
Johnson.
a Miami.
Huh?
I wish I had a Miami Vice boat.
Yeah, right. You know what I like best about Miami Vice? All the music. That was so my jam. All that 80s Don Henley and Glenn Frey, all the Eagles when they weren't Eagles, playing good stuff. I loved all that.
Yep.
That's like when Dean told me he didn't see Hercules. Oh, yes. I know, right? What? I don't even understand that. Kojak. Don't think I ever saw Kojak. Futurama.
Wow, Kojak.
I have heard Ray Donovan's good. I've never seen that. Dole, I got a Henry Winkler autograph. I still love Henry Winkler. So you know how, do you guys know who Henry Winkler is? He played the Fonz. When I was like in college, Happy Days is over. And I learned of what a sweet, nice guy Henry Winkler is. Like, he's so nice. He's so soft-spoken. He's so sweet. And it really bugged me. I wanted him to be the Fonz. And he's not. But he's such a nice guy. I hear he does a lot of good stuff. Hey, Cam, what's going on? So glad you're here. This was fun. Autographs. There's interesting. Do you collect stuff, Gonzo? Do you collect autographs or anything like that?
Not really. I'm a poster kind of thing. I don't have pins. I think you asked me last time. I don't have pins. I mean, I have a couple of them, but I'm not a collective guy. You know what I collect? Baseball cards.
Do you?
Yeah, we got to talk about that one.
We must.
Friday.
I might know somebody who looks a lot like me that might collect baseball cards too. So when we're down there together in August and we're looking for Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and Rey and stuff, if you can't find me, I'm with the cast member right over there trading pins. Like, that's what I'll be doing. Like, if you're not sure I'm at, I'll either be getting bacon, Dole Whip, or pins. Probably pins, actually. I'm like kind of obsessed with it when I'm at the parks. Like, if I just went in there and all I did was trade pins, I would be perfectly happy. I love it.
Man. It's gonna be a cool pin stuff day too, I heard.
Oh my! I don't. I need another job just to save up for all the stuff I want to buy. Great Sports says I picked up a Miami Vice Funko Pop. Nice. Book pickups or videos. I will check that out for sure. Timothy says my idea of dressing up still means throwing on a sports coat because of Miami Vice, right? Which makes me think, when you say that, it makes me think of Scarface. No. Electric Company. Never saw it. I know what you're talking about. Never saw it. Oh,
Which one?
The Electric Company. I heard of it. It was like was it related to Sesame Street, I think? I don't know.
I never saw it.
Muppets back in the day was great. Okay, Christy, I'll check that out. Thank you so much.
What about Three's Companies? That was pretty good.
Three's Company?
Yep.
I mean,
come on, Jeff. Back then it was good.
Okay, so John Ritter cracked me up, and I love Don Knotts, who was in that, and Suzanne Summers. Yes, please. But it was pretty stupid.
Oh my God.
Don Knotts was great. Come and knock on our door. Okay, another. I've never heard of Freaks and Geeks, Meg. Another one is Freaks. I don't even know what that is. Gonzo, I think you should check out my channel. All about. That is awesome. Really? It's all about cards?
All right. I'll be there.
I'm going to like your channel, buddy. I will check that out. Thank you, Angela. I can't wait for. Oh, man, me too. Walt Love Three's Company, Lucky Minute Three's Company, come and knock on our door. I bet I could sing that whole song. Why do I know that song if I didn't even really watch that show? Mork and Minnie was great. Oh, Night Court, good call. Walt, I like your list. Night Court was great. That guy was funny. And the bailiff, big, tall, bald guy. That guy, the guy who led that, just passed away a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah. What about Knight Rider? Do you like it?
I did when I was young. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. So all the cool car shows when I was a kid, we played all those games like when I was in elementary and junior high, and all the cool car shows we liked. I don't know why. I'm not even a car guy. I don't even know why. But Freaks and Geeks has James Franco. Oh, I like him. Philip Siegel, Seth Rogen. Huh? I'll check it out. I don't know it. Wait, I think I can tell who the 70s because I'm a 70s kid. So talking about baseball cards for Gonzo and the Sports Channel guy, 1977 Topps is my set. I love that set. It was the first year I collected baseball cards. I was 7 years old. Yes, I know I'm old. Don't talk about it so much, but I love it. And I'm looking on my wall, the 1977. I'll show it on my channel maybe here soon. 1977 Topps Dodgers team set, autographed by almost all of them. I'm not done yet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm kind of proud of it. There's actually a card on eBay right now that I don't have that I want to get. It's kind of a long story. I don't want to bore people who don't care about baseball cards, but it's priced too high, but I need it. So I don't know. I've never seen that Mega. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito's pretty darn funny.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
People love it.
This year's going to be your year, man. They played a hell of a baseball.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, my Dodgers are playing right now. Stupid Christian Yelich hit another home run. He gets a home run every day. Timothy, I don't know. Throw me the link, buddy, or follow. I'm Dole Whipped Dad on Instagram. If you tag me or whatever they call it there, I'll absolutely follow you if I'm not already. Trans Am's do rock. Angela, man, exactly. Okay, 80s fans, yeah, baby. DeGrassi Junior High. I don't even know. I'm aware of that. I don't even know what that is. Like I don't even know what that is. I know it's a TV thing. Cam, you collect baseball cards too? Who do I need from the 77? You talking about who do I need for the 77? All right, so I have autographed 77 Topps. I have Davey Lopes, Bill Russell, Reggie Smith. I'm looking at my wall. Steve Garvey, my favorite all-time player. Ron Say. I hope I don't lose everybody in chat, but Rick Monday. But that Rick Monday's 77 Topps card, he was a Cub. But the O-Pee-Chee card, the Canadian set, I have an O-Pee-Chee Rick Monday. I don't have the Rick Monday autographed, but there's one on eBay right now. But so this is how nerdy I am. I want it in Sharpie and I want it in blue ink, and most of them are. The Rick Monday that's autographed, that's the O-Pee-Chee that I don't have that I really want because it says a Dodger. The autograph's kind of crappy. And then I've got Don Sutton. I need Steve Yeager. I have a Steve Yeager 76, but that's no good. I have Charlie Huff, Tommy John, Don Sutton, Bert Hooton, Doug Rao, Mike Garman. He was on the Cubs too, same trade. Hey, the Jester. What's going on, man? Manny Mota. Then I have the team card with Tommy Lasorda autographed. And I even have Johnny Oates. Johnny Oates was on the Phillies in that set, but I love Johnny Oates. My grandma loved Johnny Oates. Johnny Oates passed away, and I got that card autographed. So I'm missing Steve Yeager in the starting lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need Rick. The one I need the most is the Rick Monday O-Pee-Chee. Oh, wait, Danny BJ. How many channels do you have, buddy? Hey, the Jester. Hey, Danny BJ. Welcome in, buddy. BJ. I'm just gonna go with BJ because I get confused. I'm so glad you're here, buddy. That's funny. When I saw the Jester, I thought of John, Pastor John. Yeah. So I think the main one I need is Rick Monday and Steve Yeager, and I actually think I have a Steve Yeager. I think I just didn't put it in there. So I felt like I lied to you, but whatever. I hope I didn't bore you guys to death on the baseball talk.
Not at all. I love it.
I got a lot more baseball card talk. We could do baseball card.
We have to do it one of these nights, man. Talk about baseball cards and bring it in some of them and the best ones that we have and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think.
You know, I planned on doing more live streams while I watched baseball with our fantasy league. I probably still will. Frankly, I've had some stuff, and now, as I think I shared with you guys, I'm moving. So I think eventually we'll do that.
Yeah, it will be pretty cool, Jeff. I don't know if the other guys wants to do it. Like everybody in the league, just get together one night and Like,
wouldn't that be fun?
And talk about baseball a little bit, and everybody together and stuff like that, and talk about the league and stuff like that.
Make fun of who we're beating, and the idea for the channel was to get to know other Disney YouTubers and maybe promote our channel. So win-win.
Yeah.
Ooh, Walt, Taxi. I did love Taxi. What I love best about Taxi, Andy Kaufman, so funny, guy. So funny, and his wife. Oh, what was her name? She's Billy Crystal's wife in Princess Bride. I can't think of her name. So funny. Oh my gosh,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But you know what's another great show? Friends. So go watch it. Thank you.
I mean, you're breaking up. You keep sounding like you say Friends. I have over 30 unopened boxes of baseball cards from the 70s, 80s. If the 70s unopened boxes from the 70s, I know somebody who'll buy them. 80s, it depends on what years, man. About 86, they started overproducing them. So if you got stuff 85 and before the Lucky Minute, I want them. 86 and on, they're overproduced. I believe Rick signs TTM. Oh, does he? Really? I actually met him in the parking lot in the year that San Diego Padres had the All-Star game. I would have been like 10 years old. I want to say it was 1980. Him and his wife. Yeah. Before, way back in the day, they didn't have the home run derby. They had batting practice, though. And my dad took me and a bunch of my buddies. So it would have been the day before the All-Star game, which is now a big deal. Then it was free. And so we stayed after. We got autographs from all kinds of people in the parking lot. It was a different world then. And Rick Monday was a heck of a nice guy. Him and his wife hung out with us even. It was amazing. I was 10-year-old Jeff. It was awesome. So fun. So fun. Everybody say hi to BJ. The Jester is BJ. He's my buddy. I'm an Angels fan. Cam, that's okay, buddy. The world needs people to watch the Dodgers beat up on them. So that's cool. You got Trout, but I like the Angels. I'm a Dodgers fan.
I'm a Marlins fan, so you can't get better any worse.
Hey, so. The Marlins have had they have horrible years 8 in a row, and then they win the World Series. And then they have horrible years 8 in a row, and then they win the World Series. I mean, what the heck? I'm over it. I'd like my Dodgers to win one. Thank you very much.
They will this year, man.
I think they will. I think they will. I mean, them and Houston are the two teams, I think. Taxi was good. Oh my gosh, Christy is calling all of us people old. No, Taxi was not in black and white. Christy, you silly young person, you.
Oh man.
She's making fun of us being old there. Has anyone here been? I have not been to Marceline. I will be at Marceline. I can't wait. I bet people in this chat have been to Marceline. We got a bunch of Disney nuts here. Christy Taxi was black and white. No, it was not. You guys are horrible. Hey, Rosa's in the house. Everybody say hi to Rosa. You're awesome, Hagen, Greg. Jack, what's going on? So we had fun tonight. So we talked about, where in Missouri are you? My mom lives in St. Louis right now. We talked a lot of Star Wars. We talked a little, mostly Star Wars. I'll just say we talked Star Wars. And then we talked more TV than I expected. But I think, you know what? I don't know about you. I'd like your opinion on this. But for me, what I like about our Friday nights is we just kind of talk. And people in chat get us talking about something else. And Branson, I've been to Branson, buddy. Branson's a fun town. I just like this. I don't know. Is this going the way you wanted it to go? Because I'm having fun.
Yeah, man. I love it. Like, again, it's a great way to get people involved and just have a one-on-one conversation and have fun. You know. Unfortunately, I need to get you on the friends boat situation, but sooner or later, I will get you there. Don't worry.
So the friend's boat was floating, and it sat in that coffee shop so long that it sunk. And they all died of boredom in the coffee shop.
Don't worry, man. I'm going to prepare a package for you, a big box with Friends Cup, pictures, shirts, and all that stuff.
Well, okay. So I will say that I'm totally cool with Jennifer Aniston, 1,000%. But that has nothing to do with Friends. That has all to do with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, that's a different subject.
Yeah,
man. But but going back to what we do every Friday is pretty cool. And again, haters gonna be hate.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. And again, I just laugh and go and move forward. You know, that's about it. And I love it.
Gonzo's referring to he got a little hate this week from an idiot, and if you're watching You're an idiot. And I just, I'm glad you don't care because it actually makes me mad. But again, Christy's Corner. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Where'd it go? You're right, Christy. I do need to do that. I will do that. I'm moving. I will do that. I promise I will do that. Remember the great sports. My mom lives in St. Louis now, which is weird because my dad used to be in St. Louis. I've got some Cardinal stories for you, buddy. If you're a baseball fan and you're from St. Louis, I've got some St. Louis baseball stories for you. One of my all-time favorite autographs that I own is Satchel Paige. And if you're from St. Louis, you know who that is. Anyway, Jack says, did you guys get the news about Mickey Ride? I did, yeah. So do you know what he's talking about, Gonzo? Do you hear about the Mickey Runaway Rail news? There's two pieces of news.
Yes, I saw it, but go ahead.
Well, I was actually thinking about I might do this for my video tonight. I got to do my daily video today.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not. I'm going to tell you now. I mean, that's okay. Yeah. So the good news is it's going to be at Toontown in Disneyland. So if you're a Disneyland person, you're going to get the ride too. The bad news is if you're waiting for it in Orlando, you got to wait till next spring. They've been saying the fall of this year, but with everything going on, I'm sure with Galaxy's Edge, it ain't happening until next year. So I would call it good news and bad news. Disneyland gets one. Disney World has to wait a while.
Yeah, I think I was the other day talking about it. I think was it in your channel? I think it was Christy's Corner channel. I think.
What's that?
She was live. We were talking about that ride, and they have moved it, and then it just confirmed they're going to move it to spring. So I guess because all the Star Wars going on, obviously Star Wars is going to be priority for them. That's the money maker there.
So that makes me want to ask chat. So I can either do a silly Disney Easter video, which I'm going to do. I was going to post it maybe on Sunday, but I can do that. It's kind of silly and funny. Or, hopefully it'll be silly and funny. Or I can talk about the great movie ride. What do you guys think I should do for today's video? Because I haven't done anything. It's almost 9. Dang, it's almost 9:30. When I'm done with this, I'm going to eat my food. The awesome wifey brought me. And then I'm going to pretend like I'm packing boxes while I do a video. So should I do? I'll ask chat. Whatever that gets the highest votes, even if it's one.
Wait. You got Mickey D, so you didn't get me? Oh, I said
we're friends, but because you like friends. I don't even know what she got me here. Let's see what she got me.
Nah.
Oh yeah, she got me. I know what she got me. She got me. There's this barbecue. So this stinks, or it's a bacon smokehouse thing that I like so much. They're canceling it, man. I don't even like. I like McDonald's breakfast. I don't like McDonald's like food. They finally get a sandwich I like, and they're canceling the dang thing, which is probably good because I think I weigh like 18 million. Like I don't have a scale, but that's probably because I shouldn't step on one. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, what do you want to see? I'm gonna do a video tonight. Should I do the news about the Mickey's Railroad changes, Disney getting one? Disney World waiting, or should I do the silly Easter video that I have planned?
I would go do both.
You would what?
Do both of them.
Tonight? You just want me to stay up until midnight? Okay. Anybody else have a vote? See you, Cam. Appreciate you popping in. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I'm waiting for you so I can go live. What? Christy says, I'm waiting for you to end so I can go live. Oh, you're going to go live after this. Okay, well, we're going to, okay. Let me finish chat. I'll ask Gonzo if he's got anything else. We'll get out of here and I'll send everybody over to you. It took me like 3 times to read that. I didn't understand. Christy voted. There we go. Do the news, do Easter tomorrow. Done. That's what I'm doing. So I'll do the railway video here in a minute and I'll do the Easter one tomorrow.
That's cool.
Cool. Okay. I think we're good then. I'm actually getting hungry. Are you good to have me end it on you? Anything you want to add in this before we tell everybody goodbye and send everybody over to Christy?
Yeah. Thank you guys again. You guys are awesome. Thank you in the chat. Thank you, Jeff. And haters, you know who you are. We love you. Thank you for your feedback. We coming stronger than ever.
Thank you for your
I love you. So I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. It's hilarious. That. So thank you guys, and see you in Chrissy's channel. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna eat some ham and cheese sandwich since somebody forgot about me.
Well, it's the friend stuff. Like I can't. I'm very unforgiving when it comes to.
I'm gonna watch Friends. I'm gonna watch Friends tonight for sure. It's raining. Netflix time.
Netflix, you're right. Netflix and stay dry, right?
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Remember the great sports show, says Dole. It was a pleasure. Oh, thank you. Yep, thank you very much. Yeah, so I'll check it out. I got, whoa, stuff's falling all of a sudden. Don't fall. I will check out your channel, my friend, for sure. Check out his premiere. Rob Fuzz, thank you. Again, Rob Fuzz will be, I think it's a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, he'll be on my show. This Sunday night, DizTube. It might be early again. I'm not going to go on when A Disney Life for Me goes on. Miguel and Dee, I love them. They're friends, and they do great stuff. So I think that my guest needs me to go early. We're going to clear that up here shortly. So it may be on the hour before, which would make it, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Just watch for it. What else? I think we're good. Rob, Rosa, Allie, Angela. Remember the great sports. Everybody else, everybody who was here earlier, appreciate you. Gonzo, most of all, I appreciate you. May 5th. There you go. That's right, because it's the day after May the 4th. So, yeah, 2 weeks. Thank you, buddy. I hope you had fun tonight. I had fun. I know you have a long weekend of work. I would call in sick and enjoy your Easter if I were you, but don't really do that. I mean, keep yourself. But I appreciate you doing this, man. I had fun. I hope you had fun.
Me too, brother. Me too, brother. Thank you.
All right, everybody have a great Easter. I will be on Easter night. It should be fun. Go do something awesome for somebody. And Gonzo, last word for you, and then I'm going to say goodnight to everybody in chat, and then we'll talk offline here.
Have a good Easter, everybody, and thank you again, and have a good night. Thank you again. Peace out.
Love you guys. Happy Easter. See you soon.